right, Michael. Camp, Coeur d'Alene, back. It's our second time being here.
Second time, 2 years in a row. Hopefully, we can just keep it going, and it keeps getting better and better. It looks like we have about the same amount of kids as we did last year. Hopefully, we get a couple more in throughout the week and turn into a sweet camp.
You're 1 year older, 1 year wiser. You're down about 15 or 20 pounds from last year.
Well, when you cut down to 130, 134.6, the weight tends to stay off a little better. But I've been working out really hard lately. I am, a little embarrassed by my last couple of tournaments. Unfortunately, I got two of the best guys in the world, right off the bat, which, that's what you go to a tournament for, is to wrestle those guys. It would have been nice to get a few more matches in, though. So it's kind of a give and take,
0-2 at the Open.
Yeah.
Who were your two matches again?
It was, I had Coleman Scott, second match, and I had, what's his name?
It wasn't Reese Humphrey.
Reese Humphrey, yeah.
Those were your two matches?
Reese Humphrey was first, and then Coleman Scott was second, yeah.
Those were your two matches?
That was my two matches, yeah. Coleman Scott got upsetted, and then he dropped down right after I wrestled Humphrey, where I dropped down to. So I had a bye, and then I had Coleman Scott right afterwards, which was, what can you do? That situation happens sometimes.
You've been pushing real hard at this for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And, it's really difficult what you're doing. As far as looking at competing, coaching, what's it like for you, and how much longer do you think you got left in the tank for you?
Well, actually, you know what? I feel a lot better right now than I did last year. And I think it's just because I've been going more consistently. Last year I took a lot of time off, and that really played a factor in the way that I'm wrestling now, because I'm just getting back to it, but I feel better now, and so if I just keep it going, I feel like I can go for a lot longer than I thought I was going to be able to. But like I said, last year at the same camp, same time, same guy, until my body says I can't do it anymore.
Looking at camp, coming and teaching kids, is coaching the route you want to go after you're done competing?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty decent at it. Obviously, I need to get better, at explaining myself and things like that. But I'm not sure what I want to do, honestly. It just depends, It depends. If I get asked to be a coach at some point, then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Staying in the Pacific Northwest, is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I don't want to ever leave Corvallis. I don't ever want to leave Oregon State. It's beautiful there. I have a lot of friends there. The girl that I plan on marrying's parents there, and so it's a great place. I don't ever want to move. So if Oregon State wants to keep me on forever, I'll stay.
Is Kevin Robertson the most jacked up dude energy-wise?
Honestly, I think he is, but I think if you took his coffee away from him for a day, he would be hurting a little bit. Just caffeine overload, dude. Just always going, man. Hummingbird.
You're wiser, like I said. You're older, you're wiser. I asked you, I was like, hey, are we going to get to see the flip video? And you said, hey, maybe my body's not, you're lighter though now, you're lighter.
I'm lighter, it might actually be easier, but I kind of messed up my MCL, and we'll see how it feels, in the next couple of days. Who knows, I might bust some flips out, not too many, like I said, I'm getting a little older, and my body doesn't recover like it used to.
What's that feel like getting older, man? It suck?
It does, yeah, it really does. But like anything, you kind of get used to it. Like I said, I'm getting used to it, I feel better now than I did last year, I thought last year the feeling that I was feeling, training for tournaments and stuff, you go home and you can't move the next day, but now, like I said, I feel a lot better than I did, and you get used to it. That's just how it is too, you gotta get used to it, or you gotta quit, I guess.
You train differently, like, now that your body's not the same as it was 4 or 5 years ago, do you train a lot differently, and, lot less pounding and risk taking and things like that?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. In the room against the younger guys, you kind of work on those old man tricks. Like my foot sweep has gotten pretty good just because when I have an underhook, I don't want to freaking try to toss guys now, so I just try to foot sweep them, and you do train differently. Actually, you lift a lot differently too. I don't do a lot of curls or a lot of things that are I don't do a lot of bench press. I do a lot more like core stuff. Freaking snatches, cleans, things like that. basically whatever Steiner has me do, because Steiner knows what he's talking about. You know, Troy Steiner, he's my lifting coach. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows what my body's going through right now. But I try to get on the mat and I try to go as hard as I can. So that aspect hasn't changed at all. But just recovery, you know, I spend a lot more time in the sauna, stretching my muscles out, and I spend a lot more time in the ice tub, you know, trying to recoup my body. Other than that, not really. You know, I go as hard as I can, as long as I can, and I think that's probably one of the biggest things about wrestling is just constant, just forward pressure and going hard and just being nails.
Looking at you guys at your RTC club, Northwest, you guys are going to continue to grow, I think. What do you guys look at? You know, you've been a member for 3 years now?
I'm going on my 3rd year, yeah. So almost 3 years. But I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Troy takes care of a lot of that stuff. I'm the guy that runs a lot of errands, you know. They give me all the go get coffee and all that stuff, wash the mats, freaking do the clothes. So I'm not really the brains of the operation. I wouldn't ask me that. I would ask Troy. But we're growing. Yeah, we definitely have a few other guys. You know, just from our team coming into the club, like Moorhead. We got Elder. You know, guys like that. Laura still comes around and he trains with us and stuff. But mostly it's just me, Chad, Troy Steiner, and then the guys come in and we wrestle with them a lot. So it would be nice to get some other guys in there. You know, even just for a weekend. You know, we tried to do that. We called a lot of guys before the trials and a lot of guys said they were going to come, and then they just didn't show up, and it was kind of a bummer because I was looking forward to getting some other guys in there to wrestle with. So I think we have a little work to do with that, but I know Troy's on it. I know he's got big plans for it, and I know he knows what he's doing.
Are we going to go fishing in Idaho?
I hope so, man. I was kind of hoping. I didn't bring any of my gear, but I think if we can probably get on the boat and go for some one of those kokanee. Yeah, I think we can go get some kokanee. We got some last year and it was delicious. We smoked it up.
Well, now I'm excited. You know I like food, so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, hey, thanks for the time. We're going to be here all week checking things out.
Definitely.
Going to Post Falls tonight and Spokane tomorrow, I believe.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, man. Let's
do it. All right.